Here we go. Hi. I'm looking at the number and I'm like, is it counting down? But it wasn't. It's telling us how long we're recording. Good morning. How are you guys doing?
We're great, obviously.
Oh. New computer. Sorry. Welcome to Caffeinated Knitting. My name is Daniela, known as Caffeinated Gert on the interwebs.
And I'm Allie, known as Crafty Allie.
And, this will give you kind of an idea of how the episode may go.
Hopefully it'll be a little bit better.
A little bit better. We're just looking at it like, oh. Okay. Anyway, how you doing?
I'm just fine. How are you?
Much better.
Yes.
Much better. So we didn't record last weekend because I basically had the flu last week. And then Allie, I was starting to feel better. And then Allie got yucky on Sunday, so we didn't record. But I was really glad, not that you were sick, but because I could just sit here in my pajamas all day.
Well, I'm glad that you were able to relax.
I took a nap. I napped like every day last week.
Oh, poor thing.
He was beautiful. But we're all better, so.
Yes. Feeling
awesome.
much better.
Much better. So.
Ready to get started?
Let's get started.
All right, let's do this.
There's been, not much knitting. So, this is all I finished. I have a Ricky hat.
I'm knitting a Ricky.
A ginormous Ricky hat. So
it does look huge.
It's huge. I knit this one the way it said. And I didn't do a swatch or anything. Yeah, look how big it is.
I think mine's big.
Mine's on a...
Okay, I'm gonna...
Yeah.
Oh my.
I know, right?
At least an inch.
But I've worn it and even slept in it. So...
Who cares, right?
Whatever.
As long as you're happy.
I'm happy with it.
My husband... like a tan?
Yeah, it's huge, bulky.
That looks awesome, though.
I love it. It's so comfortable. And then when I was feeling yucky, I pulled up the brim and doubled it up and I got all cozy in it.
Aw, it was cute.
So I really, really like it a lot. My husband loved it, and so I'm knitting him one, same color and everything. But for him, he has a smaller head, and two, this is huge. So I cast on 10 stitches less on his. So I'm gonna see how that does. And then kind of go from there for my third Ricky, trying to decide. I want my third Ricky to fit the way Jill's fit me yesterday.
Team Ricky.
Yeah, we're knitting 3. I was going to knit 4.
But there's no cute name for it?
Well, I was going to knit...
That just sounds naughty.
Team Freaky.
Anyway.
Well, I was going to knit 3, but then husband decided he wanted one, and he so rarely asks for me to knit anything, so of course I'm like, yes, of course, I will knit that for you. But then I was like, okay, well, I'll have to knit 4. But since the test knit I'm doing for you, since I'm giving it to you.
I'm giving her a lot of work lately.
She's giving me work. So then I decided I'm not going to use that knitting color to knit one because I don't need a hat to match it if I don't have the shawl. And this one matches.
Yeah, we'll go with it.
Yeah, go with the other one. Perfect. It looks so good together. If you're knitting the Razzle,
which
pattern,
is officially out now.
Yes. Such a fun knit. Everybody should go get that pattern and knit a Razzle. This is a free pattern, the Ricky hat. It's RIKKE. It's the perfect hat to go with that shawl. Just saying. It totally is.
It's a very relaxing knit, the Ricky hat. No. Okay, here's the thing. I've designed 3 shawls. They're all about to come out. The other 2 are about to come out. I named them all Azzle at the end, and I keep calling them the wrong one, so I apologize. But the Razzle is a really relaxing knit, and it's just fun and slightly different construction.
Yeah. But it's one of those knits where you get going, and you don't have to look at the pattern again. You just go with it. And
we know we like that.
I love that kind of knit.
And sorry. You go ahead.
I don't remember what I said.
I'm sorry. I'm talkative today, apparently.
That's good.
But I just wanted to say thank you to everyone who spot the pattern. It's $3 on Ravelry, and yeah, it's been neat to get all the nice comments from people. And Julie Pooley in the group apparently wants to do a knit-along, and I'm like, we have so many knit-alongs right now. But if Julie Pooley wants to start one with it, I'll give you permission.
Yeah.
I'll be a cheerleader for it.
Her pattern has the most adorable model in it. You should check it out just for the model because, man, he's cute.
I love that guy.
So that's it.
That's it for you? Oh.
That's it for me.
I'm just knitting along.
That's it for me.
Here. I'm just
Sorry.
making commentary. I finished one thing that I didn't bring. I finished my next design, and I tweaked the pattern some because I did my math wrong when I wrote it out. That's okay. That's why you knit things first.
Right.
So it's being test knit right now, and everyone's turning out so cool.
I love it.
I'm so happy. I'm gonna knit another one. But
because I'm stealing the one she's knitting right now.
Yeah, she kind of claimed it before I even got it started.
I'm like, look at these colors, me.
And then she goes, my birthday is in April.
but then the one I'm knitting really is more your colors.
Yeah,
so
is.
We're trading.
It worked out. But I did finish a hand spun wheat. This is by Tin Can Knits, and I copied Daniela. If you remember when she knit hers, she turned it into a cowl because I just prefer cowls. I still haven't blocked it, but I think it will add a little bit of length.
Mm-hmm.
If I really, really stretch it, it'll add a lot of length, apparently.
Yeah.
But I love it. This is my hand spun from Knitty and Color. I don't remember the fiber base, but it's her rainbow snow cone, and it's a gradient, and it goes from, as you can see, pink, orange, yellow, green, blue. I split it so I could get stripies. I love it. My favorite parts are like where when I spun it, the two colors mixed, so it kind of goes into each other.
Mm-hmm. I like that.
I love it. I wore it a couple of times, but now it's too warm.
Yeah.
I wore it today, though, because I wanted to. And it's a little chilly. Not really.
I didn't turn the heat on or anything out here, but it's like 68 degrees. And that's without anything on. It's pretty good.
It's pretty good. This pattern's fabulous. I already wanted another one.
I cast on another one. And I'll show it to you in a little bit.
So I have at least 2 more out of hand spun planned, because I keep looking at my hand spun, and I'm like, that'd be a pretty wheat. It's just, like, perfect.
It is. It really is.
For hand spun. But a lot of it's from their Learning to Knit collection, whatever it's technically called.
You know, the same collection that the Barley's in.
Remember Barley?
You remember the Barley? I bet you do.
Almost all of those, if not all of them, would look so good with hand spun. Mm-hmm. Especially, like, I've only been spinning for not even a year, so mine's still not very consistent. But because, I don't know, it evens out. Like, you can see some spots where it's, like, a little bulky. But that's fine. I don't care. No. It, evens out a lot.
That's what makes it look like hand spun.
Exactly.
And I like it when it's a little bit... Like, my favorite yarns that I've produced spinning are the ones that I just kind of spin quick and dirty,
mm-hmm.
and they are somewhat uneven,
mm-hmm.
but those are the ones I really, really like.
So. I just need to get back into spinning. I was telling Daniela before we recorded that I have something on the wheel, but I just haven't been sitting at my wheel, and I don't really have a reason.
Yeah. You know, it happens.
It happens.
I find I haven't been out here in the sunroom as much, and mm-hmm. This is where I spin. I have my space heater out here, but I just find in the wintertime I don't come out here as much.
Mm-hmm.
I sit in the bed and watch TV and knit or whatever. So, which means I spin less because this is where my wheel is and the chair that I use. Unless I bring the chair and the wheel in the living room or whatever, then that's just too much trouble.
That's part of my problem too. My wheel's in the living room, but we don't really hang out in the living room much anymore. And so I'd have to bring the wheel downstairs and then find a portable chair, because I sit on the couch because it's, obviously I'm not leaning back, but the height's very good for me. And the kitchen chairs work, but they're not very comfortable. Mm-hmm. Like, if I want to spin, I don't know. So I need to find a good chair that I can have downstairs, and then maybe I can move the wheel downstairs and use it more. Maybe. Apple still barks at it. Applejack, our dog. Yeah. I just realized someone might not know what I mean by apple.
Marvin ignores it. Tiger prances.
There is no Marvin or Tiger.
No, they're out and about.
Sorry, just realized I didn't get.
You didn't get accosted.
I didn't get catapulted.
No. Marvin teed me off royally.
Yeah, I remember the story now.
Yeah, and it's nice out, so
yes,
out they go. Yes. Yeah.
Well, that's all we had to show for finished objects for 3 weeks.
Sorry. That's what happens when you sleep for days.
And like, my mojo is just—it's not gone, but it's not there either.
Yeah. I do have like half a shawl knit, but I can't show you that.
It's pretty. Didn't you Instagram a sneak peek?
I did Instagram a sneak peek.
And I Instagrammed a sneak peek of both the new shawls I'm working on.
So there are sneak peeks if you want to go look.
And Falula is test knitting for me, and she posted a really pretty sneak peek too. Mm-hmm. I can't wait to release these, because these were like the original designs. The razzle was kind of just to see if the idea worked, so it was just a plain version. And I love razzle; it's my baby, but these are my baby babies.
So I wanna do a thank you.
Yes,
do thank you.
Thank yous.
Thank you
to everybody.
To everybody.
But specifically.
Especially, I'm doing the spring, hop into spring? What's it called? The swap with O Loops. It's like a 3-month swap. Something into spring. Lord, I'm sorry. But anyway, so, there's one for February, one March, one April. The one for February was Valentine themed. March is either Irish, St. Patty's type theme. And then April for Easter, obviously. So, I got my swap package.
So cute.
It's so cute. And the funny thing is my swapper, because I'm the swappee, right?
Yes. I think so.
Was Lydia B. Lydia from the O Loops, the O Loops ladies from Fiber by Design podcast and O Loops Yarn. And she showed this on her podcast. Mm-hmm. And I thought to myself, that is so cute. I bet that's for her swap package. I want to be her swap partner. That's what I was thinking in my head when she was showing it. I was. Look at her. She's so cute. This is a Voodoo You Love Me doll by Susan Claudino. And Lydia just, oh my gosh, she just dolled it up. Look, she got a little flower in her hair. And she's got on a little tutu. Oh my God, Lydia, she's so freaking cute. I love her. I was so excited. I'm like, oh my gosh.
It's so stinking cute.
I squeed. Like, literally. So excited.
I would have to.
Yeah. And then it had in there this really cute mason jar with a little heart, which was full of banana Laffy Taffy, but, you know, that was 2 weeks ago. Yeah, that's not going to last in my house. Well, and I was nice, though, because I was like, I'm not sharing these, because I love banana Laffy Taffy. But I did share with Aiden, so. And I think Sam actually even ate one, too. So, but, yeah. Cute jar, though. I'll have to reuse that for cool stuff.
It's very cute. I'm going to interrupt real quick. My mommy just called, so I was going to say hi, Mom.
Hi.
I ignored the call, and I'm sorry.
Now you know why. So I have this cute, ginormous pencil with owls on it.
That is so cute.
Cute.
Did you do your podcast notes with it?
No, I haven't used any of this yet.
I want to use it.
Because
I remember these.
Because I've just left it in this bag and waiting to record. So then.
Apparently, this is all I need to entertain myself. Sorry.
Well, I'm glad.
Thank you for letting me play with it.
I'm glad. I had a whole bunch of Take 5 candy bars. These are my favorite candy bars.
Oh, awesome.
My 2 favorite candies, and we did like the little questionnaire thing, and she evidently had to hunt them down because they're not readily available where she lives. So she sent me my 2 favorite candies. Thank you so much. Take 5 bars. I love these. They're pretzels with chocolate. And then peanut butter, caramel, and it has peanuts in it. It's so good. And then I got a super awesome bag from Lip Syncing Ladybug.
So cute.
So cute. Look at the little pool.
I love that.
So that's cute. So let me go ahead and put stuff back in here so I don't lose stuff as I go. I got some nice tea.
Hooked you up.
Yeah, she did. It was a huge box. And then I got Breathe Deep organic herb loose leaf tea, which I will have now that I've shown you.
Ooh.
I got Knock Knock Nifty Notes, so it's I heart you, so it's like I guess you can like leave little love notes. It's cute. I got a little notebook to go with my ginormous pencil, which even has its own sharpener, which is awesome because how else would you sharpen it?
It's like a knife, I guess.
Like you'd have to
whittle it down.
I got heart washi tape.
I love washi tape.
Let's see, super cute little card which showed where everything was from.
Aww.
And then I love these. It's a sticky note portfolio. And so it has all these different sizes of sticky notes in it. So cute. And these are so handy.
And it's adorable.
Yeah. And then I have 3 little heart containers. One of them had little Lolo bar samples in it.
Aw. Lydia. Everyone's going to want to be your swap partner.
Yeah. And that one says sweet. And then this one has XOXO. And I've wanted one of these, so I was so freaking excited. It's the little row counter that you can put on as a ring. Diabolical sells them. Mm-hmm. I don't know who else does, but I know Diabolical does. And so that was in one of these. She completely spoiled me rotten. I've done some swaps in the past that really put me off swapping, but those Loops girls, like everybody in the group, mm-hmm. I mean the whole group, they rock some swaps. Have to step up my game and make my packages really good.
Your packages are always good.
I try. It's fun. I can't wait for my March swap partner to get their package because I think I've done good. And then this has stitch markers in it.
Aww.
This last one, it says IOU. And there are these little markers. They're like little crocheted hearts. There's several of those.
That's adorable. And
then there's several like little square ones.
Cool.
And there's little pink ones. So there's 3 different types of stitch markers in there. And then the I can't pick this up. There. The be all end all, like icing on the cake. She dyed me a like special yarn. This is
pretty.
Love Struck. She dyed it on my favorite Loops base, which is their Superwash Sport. I love that base.
Those girls, man.
And she said this is the first time she tried the speckled. So I guess Sarah usually does the speckled, and she really had fun with it. And so this is my like very own color. Isn't that awesome?
That's so cool.
I love it.
Love those Loops ladies.
Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. So I've been a very good look at that. Oh, there's blue in there. Look at that.
That's beautiful. I can't wait to see you knit that up.
Oh, I can't wait.
Cast it on right now.
Right now.
I'll talk.
Okay.
You cast on.
So I've had this in my little bag here for 2 weeks, trying to keep everything pristine to show off. Except the candy, because there are limits. There.
Can only be so strong.
Can only be so strong. But thank you so much. I so much appreciate it. And she gifted me her new pattern too.
She gifted it to me too, and I love it, and I want to knit it right now, but I have to finish my stuff first.
Yeah, I have to finish stuff. Wendy, Silly Fru, is totally enamored with it and wants to knit it too. It's like a capelet shawl. Well, it's a cowl, but it looks like a shawl when you have it on.
Yeah, I don't know, it's gorgeous.
It is.
I haven't read through the pattern yet, but it's so pretty, and you could do so many color combinations with it.
Super, super pretty. And it's her first design, so congratulations.
Yes, congratulations.
So, hope to see many more.
I believe she's working on one right now.
I think so.
I believe so.
Awesome. So that's my ginormous thank you very much.
And I'll throw in some little thank yous. These are a little late, but I just wanted to thank Carolina Spinner Ashley from the Twisted Stitcher podcast for mentioning us, and Heidi Nitty Girl, who sells yarn and does a podcast both named Undead Yarn, mentioned us on her podcast a couple episodes ago. I meant to mention it last time we podcasted and I forgot. And I just want to say thank you guys.
Appreciate
We
you.
met Heidi at SSK last year because we were all trying to figure out where the heck the market was.
We were like,
we ran
where?
into her and her husband.
We were like, where do we find a parking space? And like,
so it's a pretty cool meeting story, I think.
Yeah. So we wandered from the car to the market together and kind of chit chatted. So it was nice to meet her. I love meeting new people.
I do too.
Most of the time. Well, they're nice, nitty people. I like meeting new people. I should clarify that, probably, shouldn't I? Some people I'm just kind of like, really? But then it's because they're weird people. So in the background today, just so you see,
a little bit.
I wanted to at least give it one good shot. That is a Rock Island shawl knit in lace weight yarn by Sue Troutman. She gave it to me for Christmas.
It was Spartacus Dyes yarn, correct?
Yes, it is Spartacus Dyes. So it's gray and sparkly.
It's gorgeous.
It's beautiful.
It looks really nice on the dress form.
It does look nice. I wanted to give it a good show off. So I thought I'd put it on the dress form. I decided it's getting a different shawl for every episode.
That's fun.
So you guys can be like, what's on the dress form today? So anyway, yeah. What you working on?
A Ricky.
A Ricky?
I'll show it off.
Oh,
I'm
Ricky,
knitting
you're
this
so
one.
fun. You're so
I sing that pretty much every time in my head while
Me
I'm
too!
knitting this thing. Okay, it's not just me. It's someone else. I don't remember who, but on Instagram they posted their finished Ricky, I think, and they put the lyrics in it. I was like, I do that too. I'm so glad I'm not the only weirdo. But I'm knitting mine out of Northbound Knitting NCNDK. I believe it's NCN. I might have just made that up.
Feels like it.
That's what I was thinking. Feels like it. I'm pretty sure it is. It's her midnight colorway, so it's like a grayy, blacky, lovely color. I'm knitting it for our friend Deborah, Miss Oblivious Knits. Don't laugh at me.
I've never heard you sound so country. I've never heard it come out.
It happens sometimes. I worked really hard to get rid of what southern accent I had, but it still comes out sometimes.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with it.
No, there's nothing wrong with it, but it used to be really bad, I guess. Or I thought it was. So it happens when you're born in Kentucky and then grow up in Tennessee. You get both of them.
You can be born in Germany and grow up there till you're 12 and still have this accent. So
that is true.
It's
They're contagious. These Southerners. But I love this pattern. I know we kind of already talked about it, so I'm not going to talk much about it. But it's so nice.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea how much longer I need to knit. I feel like forever. I measured it last weekend when we went out to lunch, and I was kind of sad because it wasn't as far along as I thought it was.
I find that the brim, because you do the brim on a smaller needle, takes forever, and then once the brim is done, I fly.
But I pick it up every now and then and just try to get a few rows every now and then.
It took me days to knit the brim, and then, which is like to here, and then I knit all this in one evening.
Wow.
Like in just a couple of hours.
And like I said, mine's just, my mojo's not there right now.
Well,
and I'm working on designs, and I have those kind of ahead of everything else, so.
Garter stitch is all I am knitting.
Me too, and that's all I want to knit,
so,
and there's nothing wrong with that. And if you think so, I'm sorry.
My motivation is that this is for the husband, along with the socks I'm knitting, and those are the two things I'm working on because I want them done because he deserves them.
Aw, you're sweet.
He's a good husband. He needs to have his treats. So this is what the second Ricky is. The same color. It's One Miza DK, the Year of the Rat colorway. Look, I'm using one of my Harry Potter stitch markers on it.
I noticed.
That I got I won
I'll set this down.
for the Harry Potter knit along. It's made by Stitch Marks the Spot, which is Falula. I'm using the Harry one. I also have a Ron and a Hermione. But I'm kind of not cheating. I'm improvising when I'm knitting my Ricky. So what? Instead of knitting a row and purling a row, I'm knitting a row. When I get to the end of the row, I wrap and turn on the stitch. That's the first stitch past the marker, and then knitting back, and then I wrap and turn one stitch past the marker and knit back. So I'm knitting back and forth because I don't like to purl.
I'm actually purling. I think it came from my sickness. I wanted to purl.
Crazy.
I know, I'm crazy.
Now that does give me
that kind of.
It doesn't show it really good because it's so dark, but it does
kind of a jag.
It gives me a little bit of a jag. It's like a little. I'm calling it a design feature. Can you see it? There? See it? That shows it well. So you do get a bigger line doing that.
But you don't purl.
But I don't purl, and I just wear that in the back, and I don't see it because the slouch covers it.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah,
cute. I forgot to mention my Ricky is hanging out in my Spartacus Dyes bag. One of her, what she call these? Her parachute bags.
I think so.
I love it. It's got the polka dots on this side, and then this brown paisley on the inside.
Nice.
And you can. Well, I have needles in there. Maybe I shouldn't turn it inside out. Apparently those are my size 4s or whatever that I used to knit the brim of the Ricky. So you can turn it inside out if you want to. I like having the paisley on the inside though.
Mm-hmm.
The paisley's the reason I bought it though. So it's kind of funny that I want it.
You want to keep it all to yourself.
It's mine.
I'm using cute bag from Kiki Boo Bags. It's one of her like little squishy bags, and I love the robots on it. And on the inside there's chevrons. I tend to use this bag when I'm knitting a project for either my husband or my son. It's like my boy. It's my boy bag.
Aww,
so,
that's sweet.
It's cute. I bought it because it was a boy bag. I love the robots. They're cute.
Yeah, I like them too. I'm gonna include this because I did technically work on it, but not much. I have it in my pyramid bag from Girl with a Rabbit on Etsy.
And I want to apologize because I said Girl with the White Rabbit, and I was sure it was Girl with the White Rabbit, but I was wrong, so I'm sorry.
I love this bag. I'm just going to keep showing off the dinosaurs for a minute. But I actually picked up a sock. I keep saying my mojo's gone. It's really like my sock mojo's gone. I just have no interest, and I think it's because I was like, I'm going to knit 12 socks. I'm going to knit a pair a month. And I think that killed it. Because it became obligation knitting.
I hate
so
obligation knitting.
So my new plan, I'm bowing out of the official thing. I'll still post socks as I finish them, but I can't win anything anyway, so. But I think we've had 2 or 3 people already post their March socks, so good for you guys.
We've had several people, like, within the last couple of days, so there's quite a few.
I'm behind on my group, I'm sorry.
There's quite a few socks. I'm going to knit.
You guys rock my socks.
I'm going to knit the most awesome epic socks for April.
But yeah. I'm still going to keep my socks in bags, and my goal right now is to finish what I have on my needles. And most of them are the first pair of a sock, or the first of a pair.
Gotcha.
So I still have to knit the second one, so I'm going to finish those. But I did pick up my Sesame Street from Mustache Yarns. I've made a mess. And I picked it up because I wanted to. We went and saw Maria Bamford at Zany's a couple weeks ago. It was fabulous. I love her so much. And I wanted to have something to knit on. I didn't get the dang thing out. I just sat there and watched her.
That's good.
I was fine. But I got the heel started.
Good. Yay.
So, some progress. And I love these socks. They're gorgeous. I mean, look at them. They're gorgeous. And I love the stripes.
I still haven't worn mine. I'm waiting for it to be nice enough that I can wear them with my Berkeys so I can show them off.
I get that.
But maybe tomorrow.
Maybe.
Because sock club and it's supposed to be nice.
It's supposed to be, yeah. So yeah. That's where I'm at right now with socks. I don't know where I'm at with them, I guess.
I also have socks in my pyramid bag. I've actually made progress. I've got,
Unlike me.
well, because these are the ones for the husband,
I know.
and I'm trying to work on these. So I have two feet, 2 heels, and I've started on the leg of this one. I had a tangled mess because normally when I do 2 socks at a time, I pull from the inside and the outside of the skein, and usually that works fine. But this skein, not so much.
Sorry.
So I had to separate them out. So this is what I have left. This is what I have for the first sock, the leg. And I might make the leg as tall as this ball, and I might not. We'll see. It's not going to be taller than this little ball. I can tell you that. But
you hear that?
What'd you drop?
Almost everything.
Oh. But these are the yarn is Sweet Georgia yarn. It's the Firefly colorway. They're very nice. They look skinny, but it's because I think I've mentioned this, but I started these in the car on a trip, and I thought to myself, that toe is ginormous, and I don't know why, because I did the same amount of stitches, same needle that I always do, so I should have known it was fine, but I'm like, dang, this toe looks really big, so I'm like, I'll put a 3x3 rib in there to suck it in, and that way, if it is a little bit big, it'll be okay. I'll never do that again. If it didn't have this rib in there, this socks would have been done a long time ago. But
they
anyway.
look cool.
But they do look cool.
And I think the ribbing looks good with that yarn.
Yeah, I do like them.
It's a nice fish lips kiss hill you got there.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
I love that hill.
So these I'm working on, and I really would like to finish this weekend.
Apparently, I'm hungry.
Are you starved?
Apparently.
Good golly.
I ate before I came over here. Well, I ate a banana.
Aiden and I had French toast and bacon this morning.
I hope my belly rumbling didn't get picked up on the podcast. That'll be really embarrassing.
Surely not.
I hope not. It was kind of loud, though.
Well, I guess we'll see.
I guess so. I'm sorry. I'm really embarrassed now. I kind of want to just quit.
And I was going to eat a yogurt before we recorded because I'm trying to eat a yogurt every day because of the antibiotics. And the last 2 days, I have forgotten to eat my yogurt. Until it's dinner time, and then I'm like, well, I can't eat it now because it's time to take more antibiotics because you're not supposed to eat it when you're taking the antibiotic. You're supposed to eat it like, in between.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway.
Life.
So the boys have instructions to not let me forget to eat a yogurt with lunch today.
That's good.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you need that. I don't know where I got this bag from, but it's that cute Dr. Seuss Lorax knitting fabric. I got it on Etsy forever ago. And I'm still grumbling. I'm sorry. In it is my Into the Wool See You in September knit along. And I'm knitting Sunday morning. Nope. September morning. I wrote down Sunday morning. No clue why. It's called September morning. And I'm knitting it out of handspun. This is Northbound Knitting something that I applied with Unwind Yarn Company Goth Girl. I love it. This is what I've got so far. I've got one pattern repeat. Can you see?
Yeah, looks good.
And I'm really, really liking it. I'm really into knitting my handspun right now. So
I love knitting handspun.
But the pattern has a garter ridge where you do like a different color, and I had this, which is a Northbound Knitting something. I lost the tags. Lisa sent me these when I first started spinning, and I didn't know to keep my stuff, apparently, because I can't find them. But I was going to put this on the garter ridge, but I think I just want this to be something of its own. So I think I'll just do purple, because I have another... I had like 600 yards when I ended up.
So you got plenty.
So I've got plenty.
Yeah, just make it purple.
It's because I've got another hank that I haven't wound up yet at home. So this will become something else. Not a wheat.
Not a wheat.
Not a wheat. Because I'm going to have a bunch of those, apparently. So, I don't know. I just love these colors. I want it to be something pretty.
I want to do a hand-spun Reiki hat.
Ooh, that'd be fun. I bet that would look nice.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I really like this pattern. I didn't write down who designed it. I apologize. It's a free pattern, though. I don't remember. September morning. Not Sunday morning.
September morning.
September morning. And I think it's written for fingering weight, and I just...
What's a shawl?
It's a shawl, so I upped it to size 9 needles, I want to say. Yeah. I'm happy with it. I like the fabric.
That's all that matters.
And it'll be nice and warm.
Cool beans. I'm knitting September hat. The first knit along was September themed because the retreat is in September, in case you can't tell. So I'm knitting. Oh, there's my stitch markers. I was looking for that tin.
I do that. I just throw them in random bags, and I'm like, I'll remember it's in here.
I don't.
Never.
So my first one is knit out of Madeline Tosh sock in the filigree colorway. Which looks like this.
Sorry.
It's okay.
I just want to distract you a lot today.
I can't remember who did the pattern, but it'll be linked in the show notes. It'll be in the show notes. And anyway, I'm knitting this hat, and the pattern calls for either DK or fingering weight held double. So I'm holding fingering weight double.
Because we know she likes that.
I do like that. And this is a colorway I bought quite a while ago for something. And I didn't use it for whatever it was. But the color is perfect for my March swap partner.
It's knitting up nice.
And it's knitting up very nice. So I really need to bust on that. So I'll probably work on that some today because I'm at the point where it's the patterned section, and I've had the brim done for like a week and a half, but I haven't worked on it because my brain doesn't want to do pattern section, or it didn't. Today I feel pretty good. So I feel much better. So
show off the bag.
The bag is awesome. Look at my bag.
It's so stinking cute.
This is my husband's favorite bag that I have.
It's so cute.
I love it. It is from the purple.
Oh,
purple
yes.
Puddle?
Yes.
Purple Puddle. This came all the way from England.
It's so cute.
I love it. I love it so much. Does it have a tag in there? I don't think she has a tag in there. No. And it's just beige in there, which is good.
I like it.
I like it a lot.
Okay, I have one more whip.
I have 3 more.
Well, maybe we should have talked about our number of whips before we got started.
Oops.
But that's okay. This is in my Kiki Boo bag that Daniela gave me.
It was the funniest thing when you posted the picture on Instagram with that bag.
Uh-huh.
I wasn't looking at whose picture it was, and I'm like, I recognize that bag. I'm like, hey, who has a bag like that? And I'm like, oh, it's Allie.
But I just now realized that my yarn matches this bag,
and
I didn't do that on purpose. So that's kind of cool. Just saying. The yarn I'm using is Unwind Yarn Company. What's her DK called? Touring DK? Yeah, Touring DK. In the Gracie Pearl colorway, which is probably my favorite colorway Dana does.
I like it.
It's definitely one of my favorites. And I'm knitting the Marcow by Lisa Much for our Northbound Knitting Knit Along, which we'll talk more about in a minute. It started March 1st, and if you pay attention in the group, or if you're active in the group, you know that we started. But I've got a little bit knit, not much. I had a problem happen, guys. I had a problem. So I'm knitting it. It's garter stitching the round, so you knit purl, and I'm doing it that way. I shouldn't have, because I messed up. So I don't know. I gotta get closer, I guess. I posted a picture of this, but as you can see, there's no garter right there. So I've been dropping down and fixing it. I started it last night, or the night before when I was sleepy. And I realized today, when I look on the inside, I wasn't dropping down enough. So now on the inside, which doesn't matter, so I don't care, it's not gartered there either. I still needed to go down another stitch to fix it. But on the outside, you can't tell, so I don't care. But then I realized, I was telling Danielle about it, I realized this morning that if I just left the freaking thing alone, I could just turn it inside out. But I'm almost done fixing it. I've got, like, to here. So, yeah. I'll get it fixed today. Garter stitch in the round. Can't believe I'm messing that up at this stage of my knitting career.
I love garter stitch, but not in the round.
I just thought it would be easier
But
with the
it's good.
pattern to just keep it in the round.
Yeah.
Deborah told me that she knit it flat, and I should have just listened to Deborah.
I would just do the short row thing.
I will learn to listen to Deborah one day. I'm sorry, Deborah.
Deborah's super smart.
She is. Oh my gosh. I was having problems with one of my patterns, and like the idea of doing the math was just baffling to me. And she just did it, like right there. She's like, "Oh, but if you do this, it does this." And I was like, "Huh? Yep, sure does." That girl's brain.
She's awesome.
I don't know. She loves patterns, and she loves reading patterns, and so her brain. I don't know. She's just. I don't know how to explain what I'm trying to say. She's
brain
awesome.
rocks.
that's the gist of it. She's awesome, but it just amazes me like how she can read a pattern and fix it like without even really thinking of it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's amazing. She amazes me.
Amazing. I'm using my Girl Cave bag. I cast on a Bonbon Bunny by Susan Claudino.
I've been seeing these all over Instagram. They're so cute.
I haven't gotten very far. I have the part of the foot.
Excuse me.
I'm using.
Well, that's a cute part of the foot.
It's very easy. It's like the feet are huge, big old foot.
Some nice needles you got there.
Thank you. I got these because I liked, when you're knitting toys, you want a good tight fabric, and I had the bamboo ones and I broke them.
Yeah, I remember.
So I got these. These are carbons. They're US 1 carbons. So makes a nice good fabric. This is Sport Weight from Oloops in the Conversation Hearts colorway.
Such a cute colorway.
Perfect for my bunny. I'm so glad I didn't use this for socks.
Right, you had planned on making socks with that. I forgot all about
I'm
that.
so glad I didn't, and I could use them for this bunny. So this bunny will be for Aiden's Easter basket, and I'm holding the yarn double to have a bigger bunny.
Aww.
So, bunny.
Excuse me. I have a tickle in my throat all of a sudden. I have a grumbly stomach and a tickle in my throat. I'm just wonderful to be around.
You're just having trouble today. And then
so professional.
I cast on. This is also in a Girl Cave bag, coffee bag. It's another wheat.
Ooh, I remember this one.
This is my yarn from Handspun from Hobbledehoy. My little batlings that I got and have a little bit of alpaca. So this is a gift because it didn't bother me to spin it, and it's not bothering me to knit it, but I'm not going to chance it and wear it. And this will be a beautiful gift. The person will love it. Wow. And it's a big old wheat. And I'm making a cowl. So I didn't do the border part on the bottom. So I'm just going to sew it together at the end. And actually, because it kind of swerves, I might... what I was thinking is I might sew it together so that it's a Mobius. So the curve, the ending curve will go into this curve. Do you know what I mean?
I gotcha. I'm following you.
So I think this is going to be a big old Mobius type cowl.
Cool. I like it.
I started to rip it out, make it smaller across because it's big.
I changed mine.
But then I thought it's going to be so cuddly. So anyway. I had two balls. I had this big skein and a little smaller skein, and I switched. Well, you can see right here is where I started one, but I like switched knit one row with like one row and back with the old skein, and then did it with the new skein. So I kind of merged them, so you can't tell where I switched.
Very cool. I like it a lot. It's such a great pattern.
It is.
They're geniuses, those tin can knits.
And it lives in my... I've squished it into this little bag because I wanted to use the bag. But it's
we like bags here.
My girl cave. See?
You got it.
You got it. Love you, Susan. My girl cave bag. Because I haven't used any of her bags lately. And I'm like, man, love them. And then last but not least, in my super awesome ginormous Falula bag, Stitch Marks the Spot, Falula, I did work on my blanket just a little bit because that was nice, therapeutic, loungy knitting. I added this stripy square, which is, I think, lollipop yarn, but it's mystery yarn because I got it from Suzanne.
It might be.
I think from the feel, I think it's lollipop.
Here, let me feel it, because, yeah, that feels like lollipop.
Yeah.
She definitely has a certain...
She has it's kind of distinct. So I added that square, and I started another square, and I started this one separate, so I can add it here, and then have another section go up.
Cool. Looking good.
Yeah. I think I gave you some of this, the stripy.
I don't remember. I have a huge bag of stuff.
Yeah, pretty sure.
And I grab a ball and knit it until it runs out, and then...
pretty sure I did.
Cool. Thank you.
So, and then I worked on that's it. I worked on the bunny foot not very long because I didn't get very far. I worked on the wheat for like a couple of hours one evening.
When I did mine, I started on a Sunday and I finished it on Wednesday. And that's with no knitting mojo. Like, this pattern's great.
Yeah.
It's addicting.
I worked on it. I didn't even work on it for 2 hours.
How much better that'll look. Sorry.
It was awesome.
I have, like, ADD today, apparently.
I watched Silly Fru's podcast, and I cast it on and knit on it while I was watching her podcast.
Hers is turning out, or is gorgeous. She finished it, right?
Yeah.
I think so. It's gorgeous.
Yeah. And that's the only time I worked on it, so... However long her podcast, I mean, it's like an hour.
If that. So yeah, you got quite a bit done, girl.
Yeah.
It's fun. I recommend it. Go knit it right now.
Go.
Finish us, then go knit it.
Yes. I did do some spinning. I decided I wanted something fun, so I started a new spin instead of working on something I should have been working on.
Like you do.
I started spinning my fuzzlings from Fondant Fiber. These are Merino BFL Bamboo and Nylon Shimmer in the Chelsea colorway. And this is what they look like so far.
Looking good, girl.
I'm tempted to keep these at singles, except there are some parts where it's just the nylon spun. And I'm afraid that won't full. And I mean, I know it won't full. And I'm afraid it'll come undone.
Yeah.
So I'm going to ply them.
Just to be safe.
Just to be safe. There were 6 fuzzlings, so I have one to finish. And so and then I'm just gonna apply them, and it'll be a smaller project or used in something else. But I don't think this would be a good single. Otherwise, I would, because this would be a gorgeous single. But I think because of the fiber content, that's not a good idea. And I won a brain.
She won a brain.
I wish I had
Yay!
won a brain. Somebody send me a brain, please. I won a braid of fiber from Fondant Fiber.
That's fantastic.
on the little Yellow Youth podcast.
Oh, cool.
For the little along.
That's so cool.
I was so excited.
I won something too. I have it to show in a minute.
Mine's not here yet.
That's so cool.
And I have another package coming from
apparently.
England. Yes, because Countess Ablaze did sock blanks, and they're sparkly sock blanks, and they're freaking gorgeous. And I got 2. I have 2 coming. I can't wait.
I'm excited.
Those are. I saw her post them on Instagram. And I was like, oh my God, when's the update? Oh my God, they're so pretty. And then I happened to be on Instagram when she said the update was up. So I'm like, score.
It was meant to be.
Score. Such a score. So.
It's exciting.
Very exciting. Yeah. I want to finish spinning this. It's fun.
Very pretty.
And once again, what is spun? Quick and dirty. I bet I didn't spend an hour I mean, it's just, but it's,
You just need that sometimes, though.
You just need it.
I'm still trying. I think I need to do one like that, because I think that might be my problem with my spinning, because I'm still a beginner, so I'm concentrating so much on remaining consistent that I think sometimes I lose the fun. Because I'm like, be consistent.
Yeah, I find myself not doing that at all. When I do spin, it's almost meditatively. I just spin. I don't care what it does. I just spin it and let it do what it wants to do.
I did order some fiber today, and I'll show it when it gets here.
Me too.
We're gonna podcast again next Sunday, like our regular. So we'll see you guys again in 8 days.
Yeah.
But so it should be here by then, I would think.
Oh yeah, because it's not coming.
It's coming from Kentucky.
Yeah.
So it's like coming from there.
Me too.
But I think that's what I'm gonna do with that. Just do something quick and dirty to kind of cleanse my palate and then knit a weed out of it. Well, because why not?
Because why not?
Because why not? Apparently, that's all I do anymore.
But I mean, it's. I like to spin that way. I mean,
and I'm not even. It's not like I'm trying to get perfect yarn. I'm just trying to pay attention more to what I'm doing. Does that make any sense? Okay, so I'm just trying to like. So I'm not trying to get a certain weight or anything right now. I just want it to be as consistent as possible, and I might fool what I'm spinning now. I might try that. We'll see. It's purple, what I'm spinning now.
Oh, I did finish the other half of my raspberry, and I folded it. I had shown you guys the first half of the braid. I did do that in the last 3 weeks, but it looks exactly like the first half, so.
So gorgeous.
I like it. I can't wait to knit with that. I need more time in the day.
I need to quit having you test knit crap for me. That would help too.
But that's fun.
Okay. But I feel bad because you're like, because I want you to. As long as you're having fun, though, then it's okay.
Well, I've really enjoyed test knitting for you because it's the kind of knit that I can do when I have no brain power. It's just fun, relaxing, garter stitch, go with it knitting. And my problem is that I've had no brain power to knit on things that I have to pay attention to. So the test knitting actually has been perfect.
Well, good then.
Perfect.
If you're ever burned out on test knitting for me, please let me know.
I will.
Okay. Don't feel obligated.
I'm going to show you what I'm going to cast on next for Allie's test knit. This is going to be
so pretty.
This is going to be the frazzled.
Yeah. I was like, I don't know.
Frazzled.
I don't know what they're called anymore.
This is going to be frazzled.
That's going to be pretty. I'm going to have to borrow it when you're done.
And I'm excited to use the color wheel yarn. I got this at Fiber in the Burrow. This is Caribbean Sea, the colorway. It's a shawl length merino sock. This is 822 yards.
It's fantastic.
It's fantastic. And she's one of our Into the Wool vendors.
She is. I totally forgot.
So I'm super awesome to knit with it because I'm totally taking this into the Wool for to wear in the evening.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's a good summer color.
I keep forgetting who our vendors are. So someone will tell me, and I'm like, I get excited all over again. I'm like, oh yeah,
yeah.
Because I apparently need to win a brain too.
Somebody send us a brain.
Works
or two. We could share one, but 2 would be great.
2 would probably be better. So anyway, do we want to do enhancements?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's do enhancements.
I'll show what I won first.
Okay.
Because I'm really excited about it. So I entered a giveaway. The Freckled Whimsy on Instagram hosted a giveaway, and it was just like you commented on her picture, and she picked someone, and I won. So I got this from her shop. It's a viewfinder bag. I don't remember the size specifically, but it's perfect.
Is it the sock? What's it called? Sock minder?
Sock nanny?
Sock nanny. Yes,
something?
sock nanny.
But I love this bag, and it will stand up if I have stuff in it. Well, it'll stand up pretty good without anything in it. I love the inside fabric. It looks like Jack's. Max says it looks like Adam's. But she sent me, and I love her packaging. Like, she has this cute little sticker. And I'm trying not to cover it. So cute. And it says, "Thank you from the bottom of my heart and the bottom of my bag." And I just fell in love with her.
She fell in love with
me this cute little note. It's a turtle. I don't know if she knows that I have turtles, but it made me happy.
I didn't know you had turtles.
I have 2 turtles.
I didn't know that.
I have 2 turtles. I guess I don't talk about my turtles much. I have 2 turtles. One is named Donatello, and one is named Ziggy Stardust.
And it totally makes sense that you'd have turtles, because I know how much Max likes Ninja Turtles. So that, I mean...
They're 4 years old, and we were reading about them the other day. They're red ear sliders. And because we're scared they're going to mate, because we've learned that one is a girl and one is a boy.
Oops.
They won't mate. They don't get to maturity till they're 5, so that's next year. So we're going to get smaller tanks and separate them, because... Well, also, it's, like, illegal to sell turtles in Tennessee. So Max was like, you don't want to have an illegal turtle ring, do you? And I was like, no. I don't want a legal one either, though. So, no turtle babies. They've been, like, they do this thing, and it's called, like, a mating dance, and they do this to each other, and they've been doing it a lot lately, so we've been kind of nervous about it. It's really cute, though.
You better
it looks
separate
like they're
them.
dancing, and it's really cute. Anyway, it's my turtle tangent. I love this bag so much. My wheat lived in it, and when I'm going to cast on another one probably this week, so I'm keeping it open for the next wheat.
So she got her bag, and of course then I had to order a bag too.
Yeah, of course.
And I like their Sock Nanny bags because, Freckled Whimsy has a podcast out now.
Yes,
she has one little
so
episode out, and
cute.
she's so adorable.
She
I
has,
love
like,
her
my
hair.
dream hair.
Oh my god, I love her hair. I used to have hair like that. Not that color, because I would love to have that color.
Oh, yeah, the color is perfect.
It's
curly, and it's, like, she looks like a lion, and that's, like, my dream is to look like a lion. It's a compliment, Carrie, I promise. I hope that wasn't insulting, but I love it.
Love her hair.
And she's so sweet.
But she says she says she made her bags this way because she didn't like it when she would knit and her yarn would get stuck in the zippers.
I don't like that either.
I don't like that either. So her bag is tall enough that you can fold over the top, so then no zipper at the top, and you can have your yarn and stuff in there.
They're very well made.
Very nicely made. And so I have llamas, and I have polka dots on the inside. And then she also, I love that.
I have another one.
She also sent me this one,
which we know is my favorite fabric on the planet.
And the funny thing is when I ordered this one, there was one this size with this fabric, and I was like, oh, I really want that one, but then I was like, but I don't want to copy and be having the same fabric and copying, and I really love these, and it was so hard to decide, but I ended up going with these. But then she sent me this tiny little cute bag with the MLP on it. I'm so excited.
Love it.
So this is...
I like having bag twins. So.
Yeah.
And we're bag fraternal twins, since they're not the exact same bag. It's just the same fabric.
Same fabric. But she called these her mistake bag. Misfit bag. Because she cut the fabric in the wrong direction. So I think basically this bag is like half of this size. But I fit both of my socks in there. Here, let me show you. Because it's a little bag. But it's
roomy.
It's roomy because the bottom is so wide. So, let's see. Sock yarn. First sock, and keep in mind, I have like extra needles on here too. First sock. Little ball. Second sock. And, extra needles. And I still have room.
Wow.
Oops. Can zip it up very easily.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So for those normal people that do one sock at a time, this is perfect. I have I said I was going to knit super awesome socks next month. So I have a skein of Kirby Werby that I've been hoarding for about a year. It's, what is that color called? It's white stripes with variegated, like, neon rainbow variegated stripes, and it's sparkly yarn. And I've been hoarding that skein. Next month for April, I'm knitting it that's my birthday treat for myself, and it's going to live in this bag.
It needs to. Yes. I also bought a bag from Freckled Whimsy. She's on Etsy. And I bought this for my mom, and mom's coming to town tomorrow, so I'll give it to her then. But it's super cute. I think it's the sock nanny too, right?
Yeah.
It would have to be.
Yeah. Is the inside fabric this then, I guess?
I do believe.
It's so cute.
I'll double check. Yes. So it's the hearts on the inside.
Such a cute bag.
So cute. Freckled Whimsy has offered to do a giveaway for our podcast, and if you, like I said, if you're active in our Ravelry group, you already know. But I love this. Sorry, I love this. That you can just take it off. I'm gonna distract myself. But if you go to the thread, it will tell you what you need to do to be entered to win. It goes through March 31st. Yeah, 31st. I was doing valleys and hills in my head to make sure.
I'm not going to comment on that.
Sorry. You have to be a member of the group, 1 entry per person, yada, yada, yada. Let's move on. Just move on, guys.
Let's just go with it. It's a long story. You don't want to know. I forgot to show this last time we recorded. I got 2 braids of this. Isn't the crinkle awesome? From my dealer, Dana of Unwind Yarn Company. This is
in case you don't know.
In case you don't know who my dealer are. My dealers are Dana from Unwind Yarn Company, Knitting and Color, O Loops Yarn, and my dealer from across the pond is Fondant Fiber. So just in case you're not aware, anyway. But I'd say my number 1 dealer is Dana. So this is Sakura, which is on the color is Sakura, and it's Corradale. And I got 2 braids of this so I can spin them and ply them together.
It's similar to what you're spinning now.
It is a little bit. It's just
not the same. But
not the
similar.
same. It's kind of pale and pretty, which is very unusual for me. But I wanted pale and pretty.
It is very pretty.
And I'm trying to stock up on her fiber as much as I can because it's almost gone. Yeah.
I'm hoping to get some on her next update. I can tell you when it is because I want it. She's not going to be dyeing fiber, at least for a while, after what she has is done, because she's getting far enough along in her pregnancy that she can't get in the floor to prep the fiber. So I'm stocking up because I don't want to run out. Not like I run out as much as I have, but you know what? Whatever. You never know. It might happen.
I might have like a spinning frenzy and spin it all.
Love it. I also got my first skeins of the Sideboards Craft Room.
Ooh, I love her.
They're both the succulate base. This one is called Winter Must Be Cold, and this one is called a word I can't pronounce. Hephaestus?
Hephaestus?
Hephaestus? Here. Wrong way. Hephaestus. Something like that. And these are for one of the designs I'm working up because I didn't like... I have a bunch of yarn put aside for designs, and I got the 2 out I had planned for this, and I decided I didn't like them together, so I went and bought yarn.
Like you do.
And of course, it's purple and gray. No one's shocked there.
Hey, what did I do with
That's what I wear, though, y'all.
She does.
Like, all the time.
What did I do with my twist fiber bag?
It was right there.
I know. I must have moved it over with stuff.
But I love it, and I can't wait to knit it.
Oh.
I'm probably gonna... Oh, it fell down. I'm probably gonna ball them up this week and get them ready, because I think they'll be what I cast on next.
Okay, good.
I was trying to talk while she got stuff ready.
Sorry, I was in the floor.
like you do.
So, I got some D-stash.
And I got some D-stash too, but I didn't bring it because I've got a lot. Ran out of room in my bag.
I got 3 skeins of skinny dipping yarn. And I was talking to Dana.
I want to fight you for that one.
I was talking to Dana, Unwind Dana, yesterday evening, and we were talking. She was talking about how she loves her colors and scents, and I was like, I might have 3 skeins sitting right here, and I bet Dana would fight me for this one because this is.
I'm gonna fight you for that one.
Love it.
It's gonna be like the yarn Hunger Games.
This one is Electric Boots. This one is Prone to Vapors.
I like that one too.
And this one is Junk in the Trunk.
Very pretty.
And check them out. No. No switching the camera. Don't switch. Okay.
A thing happened. But we're back apparently.
I don't think we actually went anywhere.
Okay.
But, so this is the 3 colors. They may be something together. They may not. I don't know.
I like them together.
I love them together.
I like them together a lot.
We will see.
Very pretty.
Very pretty. I'll go ahead and show these two. Okay. They go together.
That's what I didn't know.
I got these stashed from Deborah. And then this is Handmaiden Fine Yarn in this is Mini Maiden, which is 50% silk, 50% wool. Feel that?
Oh my. Oh my.
No idea what color it is. It's the pretty color.
It is very pretty. I like it.
I like it a lot. I've never knit with any Handmaiden, and this is 500 meters, which is a lot of yards.
It sure is.
It's a lot, and it's so squishy.
Very nice.
And then also from Deb. This wasn't destashed. She just sent this to me because she's awesome.
Guys, you don't know my love for this colorway.
I've been drooling over it, and I think she took mercy on me. This is Ink Blot from Northbound Knitting. I haven't cast my Northbound Knitting project on yet because I can't settle on what I want to knit.
It's hard. She has some great patterns. I'm doing this one this month, and I think I might do another one next month.
Well, I had planned on doing the Canucks for next month, and I may still do those because then that'll be my, even though I'm doing the super awesome curvy Warby socks, but those will be quick. I don't know. I have a hard time deciding. So it's Ink Blot. It is merino silk fingering single, and it's luscious.
I just finished my next design with that, and it's my favorite thing ever.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. I would wear, like, if I had to pick a colorway, and that's the only colorway I can knit with for the rest of my life, it'd probably be that one.
Like it.
It's so versatile. This week I also got, if you'll remember, we already talked about her a little bit, but Miss Ashley, she did her Kickstarter for her Twist Fiber Studio, and I got my Kickstarter reward. Gorgeous purples. It's her Fairview Fingering, the Pandora colorway. 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon, 100 grams, 463 yards.
That's good yardage.
I wanted to cast this on immediately, and I had to tell myself, no. I don't think it's going to be a curl.
That'd be pretty.
Because I want it around my face. And I really want to knit a curl. So, it'll be pretty.
I also got my Twist Fiber Studio reward, and I got the bag, which is the Cressida. So
cute.
this is a cute little bag. It's just blue on the inside, and then I have yarn that matches it.
I love that. Her perfect pairs.
And
clever.
Very clever. I chose the Ashland Sport because I love sport weight yarn. And it's 328 yards of superwash merino.
That's nice yardage, too. Wow.
And it feels great.
Her shop opens April 1st.
Hallelujah.
I know. She's killing me.
And she's one of our vendors for Into the Wool.
Yes, she is. And
there's a handful of spots left, by the way, folks. If you're interested, you would have to send in your payment right away because the deadline's due at this point. But if you're interested, there are a few spots left.
And we would love for you to come.
Come play with us. It's gorgeous. So now I can use this bag because I've been leaving everything sitting here.
Like a good girl.
Like a good girl. But now I want to use my stuff.
And then my last thing, since I didn't bring I'll go ahead and tell you, I got 6 skeins of Northbound Knitting from Deborah's D-Stash.
6 skeins?
6 skeins. They're all going to be for design work, so. It'll be fine. It's fine. It's fine.
It's fine anyway.
It's fine, guys.
Nobody's judging.
I
If
know.
you want yarn, you get you some yarn, girl.
I did. I jumped on it. And she was like, do you want any grays? I was like, yes, just surprise me. So I didn't even know what grays I was getting. So that was kind of cool. More people should do that. Just surprise me with gray yarn. But Lydia sent me a little... She's the Old Loops girls are doing a pen pal thing. And so she sent me a nice little letter. And I got my hands on the what are they? Blue rag.
Blue rag.
I know it until I have it in my hands. Blue stripe rag.
Yes, that.
So my greedy little hands finally have these, and Max kind of... I showed them to Max after I got them, and he got really excited about it. So I was like, these will probably be Max's socks.
Yeah, I have the yarn too. I found it when I went to Joann's in Knoxville in December, and mine probably be for the husband too.
She sent me this too.
Love that.
With Rainbow Dash and Pinkie Pie and Twilight Sparkle. I went blank. I'm sorry. She's not my favorite. I forget her name. I'm sorry.
You did remember.
I was actually watching My Little Pony before I came over here.
I haven't gotten anything productive done. Well, okay, I did. I mean, never mind. Yeah, I did. I started dinner. I cooked breakfast.
Yeah,
and I started some laundry. Yeah, I did. Never mind.
I watched TV. I washed my face, brushed my teeth, and watched TV. So, I mean, you had a slightly more productive day than me.
I feel like I've gotten nothing done, though. But, I mean, it'll pay off in the long run because dinner's in the crock pot and all that. It's just that I feel like the morning just was gone. But, whatever. I won this super awesome merino fingering single from NBK. I'm getting like all the NBK. Anyway, I feel special. I feel special. This is velour. I won this from Renee. U Creek Cottage did a knit along of Oblivious Knits patterns on Instagram, and I won this through that knit along. So it's velour. It's the most yummy, delicious, dark, deep purple.
It's fantastic.
It's fantastic. I feel like it wants to play with ink blot and be something.
Ooh, that'd be fun. Yes, let's do that. I'm all about that.
All about that. And then, because we're doing the knit along with Lisa Much of Northbound Knitting, she sent us some yarn for us and some yarn for you. And this is the one that I decided was yarn for me because it's superwash BFL, and you guys know I love BFL. And this color is Verdigris. So this is the one. It was probably only variegated-ish one in the batch she sent. The rest of them are tonal, but I decided to steal this one.
Speaking of knit-alongs, unless you're not done.
I'm done.
We have a lot of knit-along talk to do.
We do.
Okay. Well, I already talked about, we're still doing the 12 socks in 2015, and you got it. Well, y'all are still doing it. I'm cheerleading, and I'll be joining in when I can. But we did finish our Clapotea along, and we need to pick the winner for that. Do you have it ready? We kind of didn't think about
Here, I'll pull up
planning
the generator thing.
But I'll show you the skein that we're giving away. This was given to us by Dana from Unwind Yarn Company. It's the Unchained Melody colorway. Very pretty on her Journey sock base, which is one of my favorite bases. Not even just of Dana's, just in general. I think it's fantastic.
It's pretty. I have that color in it on a different base.
It's 80% superwash merino wool, 20% nylon, 400 yards. Very, very nice. And you guys, we bailed on Clapotea. You know that.
Actually, I haven't frogged mine, though.
I haven't frogged mine either.
I bailed in the sense that I didn't finish it, but I haven't frogged it because one person made hers into a cowl. And I'm very intrigued by that, and I may copy that.
Yeah, very. It looked very cool. And I don't remember how, she's bringing it up, so I don't remember how many people finished off the top of my head, but they were all so pretty.
They were gorgeous.
I haven't frogged mine either. So and I don't think I'm going to. I think I'm gonna keep it because the only reason I didn't knit on it is because I just didn't have the mindset or whatever you want to say to finish it or to work on it.
We had 8.
We had 8. Okay.
So 2 through 8.
All right. She's got random number generator up. She's pushing generate.
Generate.
Number 2. That never happens.
Who's number 2?
Who's number 2? Is that the pretty green and black one?
It is.
I love that one.
GenCom72. She made a Bazinga green clapotee. And she made hers into a triangle. I love people that modify.
It's so pretty.
I might. That's another option.
Can we show?
Yes, we can show.
Will it let us?
Oh, yeah.
It's very pretty. That's one of my favorites, honestly.
Check it out. Love it.
Yay, congratulations, Jen. If you want to, I guess you can contact me.
Okay.
And so just send me a message on Ravelry and I'll get it out to you as soon as I can.
Awesome.
I can't give you a date, but it'll be out as soon as I can. And of course, I'll message you when it's on your way to you. But yeah, very pretty. Yay. Congratulations. Yay. And thanks everybody for participating. Yes. We loved it.
They were gorgeous. I mean, they were all pretty. Let's just show them all because, we have the time. And, I mean, there's not that many anyway either. This one is by, the second one that was done by Owl's Flight. Gorgeous pinks.
Very pretty.
And like pinky orange. It's very pretty. And this one is the one that I'm very intrigued by. She made hers into a cowl.
That is so cool.
Very smart. And then we've got... This one is, come on up. I love this picture.
Beautiful. That really shows off the pattern.
Mm-hmm. And we have another pretty blue one.
Very pretty.
I love this shade of blue. Tigger Girl.
That's Tigger Girls.
This one's really pretty too. Lucy.
Who's a sweetie? All y'all are sweeties.
You are all sweeties.
And I like that you guys are being more talkative in the group, so it's cool because we're like getting to know you guys more.
Yes, I've been trying to encourage that, and I haven't been as good the last couple of weeks.
I know, and I apologize too.
Me too. But
we'll get back on it. We're healthier. Something healthier.
Much healthier, actually.
So that was the clapotee. So right now we're doing the Northbound Knitting Knit Along. It started March 1st and will go to April 30th. Just knit any of Lisa's patterns. You can knit as many as you want, but you'll only get entered for one. Mm-hmm. Or you only get one.
You can do one post and add more to it, but you only get one entry into the knit along.
That's the word I wanted. I don't know why. But these are the skeins Lisa sent for the giveaway because she's a sweetheart. We all know that I am a Northbound Knitting hog. But I want to show this one first. This is also velour, which is what Daniela won. This is on Lisa's merino silk fingering.
Look at the difference from the different base.
I love that. You guys, that makes me so happy when I can see the differences on bases because it's just so neat. But this is 50% superwash merino, 50% silk, approximately 438 yards. This is a great base.
It's beautiful. It's so shiny and pretty.
And I'll post pictures of these. I'll probably wait till we have a sunny day so I can take them out and get a really good picture. But yeah, I'll post pictures of these. This is also velour.
Oh.
This is on her superwash merino lace.
So this is, look, the same colorway on 3 different bases.
Wow. That's so cool.
Wow.
This is 100% superwash merino, approximately 875 yards. It's lace weight. And I am knitting, I still have my Viajante, and I'm knitting it out of her lace. I don't remember if it was this one or if it said, no, it's not this one, because I don't think no, maybe it is. I don't know. I like it. I mean, I'm not a huge lace knitter, but it's like a really nice base, and it's fun to knit with, so that thing might come back out of hibernation, actually, now that I'm talking about it. We also have this fabulous green, and I'll be honest, I ripped the tag a little bit, and I apologize. I did it right before the podcast. This is her superwash merino base, 100% superwash merino, approximately 400 yards in the moss colorway.
Beautiful. I almost grabbed that one instead of the one I chose.
It's very pretty.
And thank you, Lisa, for sending these. I don't know if you watch, but thank you for sending these and sending us a treat too.
And then our last one is her Superwash BFL fingering, 100% Superwash BFL, approximately 438 yards, and her fiery colorway.
That skein looks like it's having problems.
It's a little wonky, and it might have been my fault because I keep them in a project bag that we have to give away, and I keep them in my closet so like the dogs don't get near them. I'm trying to not send you guys dog hair. Okay, I'm doing my best. But yeah, it's gorgeous.
It's pretty.
So that's what we have for the giveaway, and like I said, it goes through April 30th, and we'll do prizes whenever.
Whatever the next podcast after, whatever the first podcast in May is.
So
that's when we'll do prizes.
And you guys have been chatty, and there's a chatter thread for the Northbound Knitting Knit Along, and you guys have been chatty in that. I don't remember if we came up with a hashtag for it yet, have we?
I don't think so.
I don't think we have. What would be a good one?
NBK caffeinated knitting.
Works.
Caffeinated NBK.
I like that.
Caffeinated NBK. How about that?
So when we'll put it in the thread too, that way you can start tagging your stuff on Instagram, because that's what was really cool. Like just click caffeinated, like the socks. I'll just randomly click caffeinated 12 and 15, because even though I follow a bunch of you, I don't get to check my feed all the time, so I don't see everyone's post.
Right.
But if I go through that, I'm able to see more posts.
Right. And then the Ricky thing too. I've been looking at, because there's people knitting them that I don't even know, and it's really cool to see all the different ones. Yeah. It's
cool.
The hashtag for that one is Ricky Hat Along, and so it's
you're
really
in Club
nice.
Ricky.
You have to knit 3 to be in Club Ricky. So if you're knitting 3 of them. Club Ricky. Anyway, we're silliness, aren't we? We're such silly things. Is that?
I'm tired now.
I'm tired now.
Are we done? I can take kind of snap break right here.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay.
I think that's about it. Into the Wool.
Yeah, that was the last one.
That was the last little bit. We are now I am sending out, Allie and I are sending out requests to different vendors for donations if they want to sponsor the retreat. So we'll be sending those out. If you are a vendor, if you sell bags or notions or yarn or whatever, and you would like to send us a donation to sponsor the retreat, we would be very happy. You can contact us at intothewoolfiberretreat@gmail.com for that if you're interested. And like I said, we have just a handful of spots left. If you want to join us, we would love for you to join us.
It's in Crossville. It's Labor Day weekend. It's the 3rd
through the
6th. To the 6th. And it's just gonna be fun. It's at a camp that's in Crossville, like a retreat thing. It's actually like a gymnast camp. So kind of cool.
Yeah, they actually have. I'm pretty sure, I don't think I'm lying. When we had our retreat last year, we were the first grown-ups they had at a retreat.
The first non-gymnasts.
We completely blew their minds because they had no idea knitters would get together for a retreat. They had no idea.
They were all so nice.
They were very nice. So you've got cabins where you share a cabin with buddies, and so it's kind of like, if you remember, if you were ever away at summer camp, it's kind of like that. So it's not a pretty princess retreat,
but it's also not like,
it's glamping. It's totally not like, because
I wouldn't be there.
Me neither. No. I am not an outdoor campy kind of girl. My idea of being outdoors is to be like on the porch, under an umbrella.
I don't even do that
because I'm delicate.
I live in our cave in the basement, so I don't leave there too often.
So but I mean it's nice. It's on a lake. The scenery is beautiful. So yeah, if you want to join us, our market is going to be amazing. So amazing.
But you can find out more information at the Ravelry group for Into the Wool. And I'll have like deadlines and things like that if you are interested.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you have questions, you can go to the Ravelry group, or you can email us at the Into the Wool Fiber Retreat at gmail.com.
Yeah. And keep an eye on the Ravelry group for caffeinated knitting, because there's always stuff popping up in there. We're trying to keep it entertaining.
Yes.
And, you know, I'm known to do random giveaway type things, and like, okay, Allie did a random giveaway thing because for her pattern. Yeah, she started a thread, and people commented and did what she wanted, and she gave away pattern. So, gotta keep an eye on it. So
you never know.
Never know what we might stick in there just to see if you're paying attention. We're mean like that. Keep you on your toes.
Think that's mean.
No, just trying to keep it fun. All right, I think that's everything.
So we'll see you guys
in a week.
8 days.
Yes, 8 days, a week, whatever. Whatever.
One of those.
Anyway, next weekend. See you guys later.
Bye.
Bye.